Welcome back to the Soft Punches Podcast, the #1 podcast in Canada. I'm one of your hosts, Mitchell Page, and I'm joined by my co-host, Aiden Lee. And this story wasn't necessarily this weekend, but it's something I really wanted to get off because I've only told Julia about it. But you know Ruby. You know Ruby. Ruby's our small, little, white, crusty dog.
It's a monster.
Anyways, he's old. He's set in his ways. But, and you know how he is with people. He doesn't like everybody. Mm-hmm, he likes some people. He doesn't like everybody. And he does this. He has this tendency, this thing where he'll nip or chew at like your pant leg. I went to the gas station. I was getting some snacks,
As one does,
a little 7-Eleven run. And we're in there, and there's this one guy. Excuse me. And this was like one of my first walks with Ruby, so I wasn't super sure on his tendencies yet. So I'm in there. I select my snacks, and I've got little sun chips here, little pretzels and peanut butter.
Fire choices.
What
so
kind
of sun chips, though?
Just regular cheddars.
Good pick.
Yeah,
good
so
pick.
I'm feeling good. I got good snacks. I got good pick. I'm about to come home. Have a good night. I'm waiting in the line. There's like a girl in front of us and like two old guys behind us. And one of the old guys behind us, and you know how the gas station goes, super impatient. Always super impatient. He like comes around the side of me, beside me, and he starts talking to one of the tellers. And, the teller doesn't speak the best English, but neither did this guy. It was like two very thick accents clashing.
Yeah.
And so Ruby's beside me, and I didn't realize, but the guy like walked up beside Ruby, and then Ruby goes over and like bites his pant leg. And then keep in mind, Ruby's 11 pounds when he's soaking wet.
Yeah, you can
He's
kick
tiny.
him and it flies.
He can't.
It's a stuffed animal.
He can't get his whole mouth around your ankle.
Yeah.
Right? So he like bites this guy's pant leg trying to play because it's a nice hot sunny day where it's out. There's lots of people around.
It's a dog. Dogs play.
And he freaks out. He freaks out.
Like level 1 to 10 freak
Like,
out.
I
Like
wanna-
10 being like spitting, foaming, yelling.
Give it a 7. Like just before foam.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
So he gives he's like, your dog beat me. Your dog beat me. I'm like, no, he bit your shitty fucking Walmart jeans. My dog didn't bite you, bro. But just like, and then he tried to like swing at Ruby with his foot.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. Call the cops on you. I was like, I'll give you fucking something to call the cops about, bro. He was testing my patience on my like third walk with my new dog. I've never been so mad in my life, bro.
Nah, Ruby's weird though. I remember when I used to dog sit Ruby, and I remember the dog was suicidal. Dude, the dog is suicidal. We would walk the dog, and he would like walk and then jump into the road.
Dude, yeah.
No, you're like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And there's a car coming. He would like look at you like, what do you mean? And then you walk a little more and jump on the road. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's this one spot that we always pass. It's it's right on one of the main roads, and then there's like a little out road to it. And every time we get there, we always cross. But for some reason, he hits a hard 45.
Yeah.
He runs a straight flag route into the middle of traffic.
Yeah,
for no reason.
The dog wants to die.
Yeah.
I like this dog is a good dog, but it wants to fucking die. Okay, I also have one more thing. You said another thing that drives me insane. I go to the gas station, and the people who rush you and rush everybody sit at that fucking teller and just do fucking lotto tickets and stand there. They pull out 50 and they scan it.
Yeah,
and they're the ones who like hurry up. Like, what is this? What is this? You pull out 50 lotto tickets to win what? 50 cents and then play again?
Yeah,
Insane.
it's like
It drives me fucking insane.
I mean, to be fair though, do they have much else going on?
Well, complaining at gas stations and ruining everybody else's day.
Yeah, they really want to rush through that line and then check their 50
That
Lotto
actually, I can't
649
wait
tickets.
to get like 70 to start doing that. Just be a nuisance to everybody.
Bro, you're kind of old already, though.
So, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm older than you, but
So, no, how old are you? No, you didn't answer the question. How old are you?
I'm 28. How old are you?
But don't say like 28. How old? Say like,
I'm 28.
no, be like 28. You know,
28.
it's not a pushing 60, my boy.
Okay, on that actually, on the topic of aging, dude, you know the news. I've said it on the Julia episode on Mini Punches. Check it out. I'm gonna be a dad soon.
Yep.
Right on. But what I wasn't prepared for, and I didn't know this, dads go through hormonal changes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be able to.
It's also like once you see the baby for the first time, it's studies show there's a click in your head.
Hang on.
My bad.
Let me get there. Let me get this off first. The hormonal changes start immediately and you don't notice them. Because I used to doom scroll 4 hours, no problem. Now I doom scroll 4 hours, lots of problems. I come across anything to do with like fatherhood or dads. Waterworks, bro.
Start crying.
Waterworks.
Like full on cry.
Like a full cry.
Damn.
Like not like a sobbing cry, but like a full, like 3, 4, 5 tears.
Why? Like, is it a happy cry? Is it a sad cry? Is it a I can't wait for this cry? Or
It's
is
not.
it like,
It's not.
what is happening?
Like
cry?
It's not like it's not a sad cry, for sure, not a sad cry. But it's like, it's almost like you put yourself in the shoes of the father and the kid in the video, right? So like,
because one is you and one's gonna be you.
yeah, it's like a weird thing where you're seeing like the whole picture.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man, anything to do, like, it's a lot of like dad and daughter jujitsu and MMA content. And it's like, there's nothing about it is inherently emotional, but it's so, how does one say this? Like, just seeing it and seeing their lives is so like, is almost like, it's not happy or sad, but you just fill up with so much that you just cry.
Do you think that it's also like you putting your perspective into your own dad? Because you like, I feel like as growing up, you never see your dad as a human being, but now you're gonna have a kid, and that kid's gonna be like, oh, that's dad. But like, do you think that now you're viewing it as like, oh, this is what my dad went through?
Yeah, I think too. Like, if I really kind of break it down, I think I'll like look from the kid's eyes and like see the superhero that the kid sees. That's their dad, and then I'll look from the dad's eyes, and it's just like it's something mundane, like coming home from work.
Yeah,
and like I can imagine what that feels like to have those eyes on you.
Man, do you remember like waking up in your dad's like arms getting carried to bed after falling asleep in the car on the couch?
Dude, that was,
dude,
I can't wait to see the dad side of that.
That's
bro.
what I mean. You're gonna see you always, kids are bad actors. You know, the dad definitely, or my dad definitely saw me like, oh fuck, okay, you know.
Yeah, you just hitting like a.
But then I feel like I would cry too, seeing that, carrying up my kid and seeing them be like, oh, I'd be like,
yeah.
What the
I'm getting emotional. Think about it. Stop. Move on. Your turn.
No.
Wait, hang on. Sorry. Let me get this one up. This one was the funniest thing on that.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off again. But before I jump off this.
Like always.
Have you watched the movie Goon?
Yeah.
Goon 2?
Not Goon 2. I've seen Goon 1.
Okay. So it's the same thing. But in Goon 2, there's this one scene where like Doug Glatt's suspended, whatever it is. And his wife, she goes into labor and gives birth. And, it's like intercut with Ross Ray fighting in one of the games. It was a good scene, but like I never watched Goon 2 before. He comes out of like the delivery room. This is fucking Goon. This is a shitty Canadian hockey movie. Okay, this is
it's a pretty good fucking movie.
It's because we're Canadian. It's because we're Canadian. We think it's a good movie, but like,
oh fuck yeah, bud, punch that guy.
Statistically, not a great movie. One of my teachers was in it, and he was great. Belchi, the goalie. Anyways, so he comes out of the delivery room. He comes in and just I don't know, it seems like to get some water or something. And this whole team is in the delivery room waiting, congratulating him on becoming a father. Dude, that scene fucking sent me for no reason. I was sitting here alone trying to get a nap.
Do you want to actually cry? The movie that makes me cry every single fucking time. Real Steel.
Is that the one with Hugh Jackman?
Yeah. And
dude.
they train a boxer,
That's
and it's like father son. He finds out he has a son. The son moves in. He hates his fucking kid.
Yeah,
he wants to oh my god. And at the end they come together. And I'm not a dad either. I'm far from it. But shit with like dad and sons coming together after being estranged, dude, I cry. And it's also like it's not like a few tears. I'm like,
oh, you hit a sob.
Dude, I sob. That it gets me, and I'm not a crier. That shit always fucking gets me.
I feel like you got an ugly cry.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good. like the chin falls down my eye. Like I look.
You hit like a.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe not the noise, but I definitely make some noise. More like.
So you cry like an infant.
Yeah.
Apparently, cries mean something now. Apparently, like a certain cat's been teaching me this. They'll talk to you through their cries. There's a tiger cry, a sad cry, a hungry cry, and then like a bored cry. And they're different like intonations of cries.
Wasn't there something about like sign language, like teaching your kids sign language is a good thing? Like it'd be like, oh, this is water, and then or this is food, and the kid would be like, oh, you know, like even a baby.
Yeah. Dog, I'm going to be honest. I can't even stick to Duolingo for more than 2 days. There's no way my kid learns sign language.
Please watch Real Steel though. You will cry.
No,
tonight.
I think I've seen it before.
It's a boxing robot movie with
Yeah.
with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like when
God.
it came out. Hugh Jackman though. Ooh,
Come on.
come on.
I remember I watched the Deadpool Wolverine movie with my friend, and he's gay. And I remember like the scene at the end where like the shirt comes off. I've never seen this man go like I never saw that before.
He hit the aerial Hawani.
No, like this man is like, dude. No, it was like it was audible like. It's crazy because he's never done that before. He's a very like straight gay guy. Like you don't know, and then he just hit the most like, and even I was like, yeah, come on,
Come on, bro.
that guy. Okay,
You got it.
Okay. Sorry. So actually, my thing is getting older, man. It's my birthday. Like I feel like birthdays are like,
They start fun.
no, it's so weird to like oh my gosh, my birthday. Then like it's coming so soon, and like you're like, damn. I was like, I remember my last birthday, and then my last birthday like it's always like after and after and after, and then you're like thinking, you're like, what aging, man? I'm getting older. Like it's weird. I don't like it. It feels weird. Like I'm bald now. This is weird.
You're not bald. You got hair.
I was getting there. It's just like I never expected it to go so fast. You know, everyone's like, oh, it goes, life goes by so fast. Whatever. Fuck.
I think too, like life starts to go like when you get a little older, like when you get to,
You would know.
Not that I'm old, but when you get to my age, the amount of stuff you do slows down naturally. Like I mean, obviously, I think I'm very high production. I'm always trying different projects, but like for a lot of people, a lot of my friends, life definitely, when you get a little older, slows down in the sense of like your repetition becomes more the same. You kind of fall into the job or your career. And you just kind of go through that motion until you have kids.
So you're saying once you start doing something and once you find an actual job, you put your entire life into it because you're like, what, a real career is what, 20, 30, 40 years?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like once they get there, it slows down.
I would say no. It feels like it speeds up because it gets so repetitive. I think right now, like you feel like aging happens fast when you're young. We all do. But I think that's because naturally when you're younger, you pack more stuff into your life. Like how many times have you gone to school to do something? How many times have you picked up a new hobby? How many times have you done all this new stuff? Right? And that's, if you think like it makes the time feel by fast because then you have these small little chapters as you're getting older. Like you have a 3-month chapter of rock climbing. I'm not saying you did, but like, for example, you have a 3-month chapter of, oh, I'm a rock climber now. That's like my favorite hobby. Now I'm going to school for 9 months. That's a big chapter. Now I'm going to do this. Like I find naturally, me at least, I'll hyper focus on an activity and then it drops off. And that becomes sort of a chapter of my life. And that's what makes it feel fast is because I feel like I'm flipping through chapters so quickly and changing things.
That's so funny about hyper fixate. I don't know. I can't do that. I find like I'll pick up a hobby and then I'll always slowly do it. Like I never like do it, put my entire energy into one thing. I've always found that I like always like go with it, you know? Like I never had one thing where I put my entire energy into it, and I always thought like, oh, I'm just lazy. And I'm like, no, that's just like I can't stick to one thing or else get bored so fast or I'll get like lose interest, and I don't have the time to put focus on everything. Like my mind goes like, I have this and I got that and I have this, so let me do this and I'll do that, then I'll do this and I'll do that. Like it's never I don't know. I could never fixate on stuff.
But I would counter that argument because I've seen you go through chapters pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like you had a big Gundam phase.
I still do them.
Yeah, you had a big Magic phase.
Yeah, Magic is tough though, man. Magic is so freaking
And then
tough.
you had your big, I know you still probably rock climb, but you had your big rock climber phase. I know you're getting back into it. Then you had your big like getting fit phase.
But that's the thing. Like it's not really like I don't see it as a phase. Like I'm always doing it. But it's never like those things have never like took over my, except the Gundam stuff. I went in like I have like 30. Like it crazy. In the span of like a year, I have 30 freaking Gundams.
Yeah.
And I remember I would like go on my table and just like zone the frick out and just like put on the worst anime or the worst thing in the background and just go like.
Yeah, you just cut into pieces. No, but I'm just saying like, well, this is the part that you build towards your late 20s, right? Like you do all this stuff and then the little kind of fragments that remain turn into who you are. And so like I just say if you look back, it might feel fast because there's so many like main chapters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's so many main chapters that you're kind of like, oh, so much change. It happened so quick. But dude, you're what, 22?
Gonna be 23.
23, bro.
I know it's
Come
nothing,
on.
but that's
you know
the
how
thing.
much you've done for 23 years old, bro.
But that's the thing. Like I've been in school for majority of that, and now I stepped away a little bit, and I'm like, it's so weird. I'm so young, but it feels like it's going by so fast. But it's not at all.
Well, I think it's because you're one of the rare ones. I think that you have a lot of life experience and a lot of schooling. Maybe not like traditional schooling where you go and get the 4-year degree, but you have so many different like looks at life already that you probably feel a little more mature than the people you're around.
Yeah, I know that's what I mean. Like I feel so much older. Like like everyone is like, oh, you usually feel younger. Like I remember like a couple years ago, I'd say I feel 16, but now like I feel like I remember I was talking to my buddy and I'm like, yeah, man, like 5 years and I'm 30, and he's like, no, I feel like I'm 25. I feel like I'm older, and it's so weird that like I'm like, dude, I'm 22. I'm like nothing.
Yeah, you're. Excuse me.
Dude, I'm a child.
You're nothing,
I'm
bro.
a child. But it just feels so weird that I'm like, it keeps on going.
But yeah, no, I went through a very similar thing when I was your age. I felt like I was just older than everyone around me. And it just comes from life experience. Like you're right at kind of like ripe age where some people stay sheltered and like hidden and don't really get that life experience. And then other people get a lot of it and feel way older. It starts to round off once you get past 25, it starts to kind of round off and everyone catches up again. But you're right in that like transitional zone, like 19 to 25, I think, at least for young men, huge transitional zone. Some people at 19 are more mature than I am here at 28. And some people are still like a 14-year-old who can't book their own doctor's appointments. So you're still in that zone of, I think it was in your camera frame, sorry.
You're good.
Of like transition. So obviously there's going to be leaps and bounds between people feeling more mature and some people feeling younger.
I also like I'm starting to think it's the people who I surround myself with, because a lot of like my friend group, we didn't go to the 4 years after college or after high school. We all like took breaks. Like, and now, like, if I think about my one friend, he's like just grinding to get a house, an apartment, and he has a full-time job. My other friend, he's making jewelry. Like, we never actually like went to school, and I feel like if I did, I would like still had like, oh, I'm in high school, I'm younger, because like I feel like high school to college or university, like you're still in the schooling phase. You never really like had like time to experience life.
Yeah.
Like I got a high school and I got a bar job immediately.
Yeah.
Like I actually like, and you see the worst from freaking people.
Oh,
like,
dude, you see the worst.
You meet some people and you're like, that's the outcome if I stay like this. Or like you see like drunk people. Like I would open my bar and people would be like shaking for their first beer at like 11:30. It's the grossest thing in the world.
I hate it.
People don't know that. Like I go to parties with people and they're like, yeah, let's get drunk. And I'm like, why?
It's not only that, but like you see what the bar can do to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a couple people, and I'm not going to name names for the sake of this going on the internet, but there's a couple people that I see and I'm like, definitely not going to end up like them.
No,
Hopefully.
It's funny because even if you talk to them, they know. Like one of them talks to me and he's like, don't end up like me, man.
Yeah.
And
that self-awareness is crazy.
Yeah, because once you get like older, I feel like this is all I have, and I love the guy. I know I don't want to diss. I love the guy, but it's still like it kind of shows you. That's why like I say I have that life. You're right. I feel more mature. Like than like people who go straight to, you're always doing school. You always feel like a kid, but that's all you know. And now like you get away from that and you actually see how things work and how life works. You're like, you just feel older.
I also think too, something that could attribute to that, and we spoke about this on our last shift together, was, you know how people always say like surround yourself with the people you want to be like, role models and that kind of stuff. I think there's a definite value in maybe not surrounding yourself, but constantly being around people you don't want to end up like.
Yeah.
But you have to have the right mindset. Like the whole reason.
It's not like finding a crackhead in the street.
No,
like let's hang out with this crackhead. Be like, how'd you get here?
No, yeah, it's not. There's obviously take it with a grain of salt, but seeing where people end up, seeing like the end point of certain life decisions, like someone who's addicted to shaking to get their first beer in the morning. If you're constantly around them in a normal setting, like at a bar, I think it's a good base for like a window into what I don't want my future to look like, especially with my kid on the way. I never really thought about like, well, I have thought a lot about career, but I haven't settled on anything. But now I've like, why are we here? I've settled on it because I got to do something.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't think I would have had the fuel or like the motivation to get that something done if I didn't have that constant window into what I don't want to be.
I like that. That is beautiful. Beautiful.
You want to get into some would you rathers?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You go first.
Okay. So the first one's okay. So I have tough like getting the ball rolling. So I was like, think of something okay because I'm funny. I'm like, okay, this is the easy one. Just a good little start.
Yep.
Would you rather have really big hands, small feet, big feet, small hands? No. Let me paint a picture for you.
Yeah.
Who would like? I'm thinking about. I was on the way here. I was thinking about the biggest person I could like do like. So Shaquille O'Neal, size 18, like dogs.
Yeah.
And just like a tiny little infant man, like smaller. And I got small hands, like smaller than my hands.
Yep.
Or like Shaquille O'Neal, Kawhi Leonard's like the biggest fucking like
palm of basketball hands.
Like, no, like you can like palm half of it.
Yeah.
And like the tiniest, you're still wear like grade school size fucking feet.
I think I'm gonna go big feet. Let me explain. I think I'm gonna go big feet because the way my life is set up, I do have big hands. They're not Shaquille O'Neal hands, but I have big hands, and I find it hard to do a lot of shit. Like the other day, I had to put a new Wi-Fi chip in the computer. Impossible with these fucking Shrek ogre fingers. Okay, trying to get in there and do the little fans.
It's funny. No. I'm the opposite. I'm born with tiny hands.
Yeah,
I hate it. I love it.
But I think the utility of big feet, because I have like average guy feet. I think the utility of big feet would be far superior to the utility of big hands. Now, there is something to be said. The attraction for having big hands is probably larger.
Well, what do you mean utility having big feet? What can you do with big feet except being like a nuisance? Like going upstairs, like half your foot's gonna be off that stair.
That's fine though.
You're gonna be like on your tippy toes going upstairs. You're gonna hit shit. Like I feel like having big feet.
Water ski without skis, bro.
No, but what do you mean? Water skis, you have to have the back.
You know how balanced you'd be if you had like 18ers on you,
dogs.
right? You had dogs on you. You know what? You're like the amount of surface you would touch with a foot, you would be unmovable. What? Like no one could get past Shaq because he was fucking massive, but also because he had like a dog.
I know, but have you seen the photo of KD and just like barefoot and the dog? It was the grossest looking fucking thing.
Oh yeah, they look mangled. Yeah,
it was disgusting. The man had a foot-long Subway sandwich on his feet. Like it's the grossest thing.
Hey, yo, give me the Italian herb and cheese with meatball sub, man.
Extra toe fungus. Give me that fungus.
Sprinkle a little toe fungus on there.
Okay, if I'm going back on feet, basketball players' feet. There's a photo of like LeBron James. Like,
dude, his feet are nasty,
mangled. Like it's the like. How do you like dude, you're gross. That rich. Like, fucking
ew.
Fix that stuff, bro.
Well, you got to think too. They're like, how long have they like basketball players in the league? How long have they been jumping? Like
also,
probably
yeah, you're on your feet.
Like once you get to the league, you're probably 15 years in your career.
Yeah,
and like you're always landing on your feet, and then you also have everyone else who's a extremely large human also landing on your feet when you're jumping. So like your foot's gonna look
also,
fucking
you
mangled.
probably injured your foot a couple times, broke your toe, do a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah,
but like some of that I feel like come with like like your genes or your DNA because his pinky toe is like on his shin, bro. It's like
you hit with a little.
It's like a wolf claw, like a little back on the leg. It's just not.
Oh yeah, he hit one of them dog claws where he's like, you know, pinky toes kind of
very
he hanging out over here a little bit.
It's like a bad chiropractor. You know what I mean? And
LeBron,
then you really suck like that.
Fix your feet.
I love to see that.
All right. Would you rather never be able to shave your pubes again, or have a small bacterial colony on the small of your back?
Okay, wait. Okay. Would I rather have a jungle like a Tarzan?
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Yo, be careful. Yeah.
I'm just a Tarzan
yeah.
team, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Or what do you mean small bacteria? Like, is it a fungal? Like, is it smelly? Is it like dirty?
Yeah, there's definitely an odor. Think like.
Can I hide the odor, or do I have to have the odor smell?
I don't think you could hide that odor. Think like.
So it's bad.
Like the stage past mold when it starts to get a little texture.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're telling me would I rather wear a shirt constantly?
Yeah.
Like I go to pool, I have to wear a shirt.
Oh no, the wet spot's gonna show up from the bacterial culture if you wear a shirt.
Is it like a different color?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very obvious.
It's like green.
Yeah, green or orange, maybe a little orange in there. It's like Narnia on your back.
But like that shows like pubes like I mean how long if you never like is it like I never have shaved my pubes before or like starting right now?
Never shaved your pubes.
I might go pubes.
Oh, you might go pubes?
I might go pubes. But then at some point you can like dreadlock it and like pull it up anyway.
Oh yeah, you could style it. That's a good point.
It's gonna get like long enough where I can like move it out of the way if I
you
need
never
to.
shaved your pubes, you could definitely turn them into like a Borat swimsuit.
That's what I mean. Like I feel like you can definitely. It's like I just
Hello.
But that's what I mean. I would never need a swimsuit.
But I mean, could there be some monetary value if the bacterial culture on your back grew to a certain size? Maybe
that is sorry. Like once there's a smell, I guess. Well, no, pubes have a smell. I guess you can clean it properly.
You can shampoo that though.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the best option if you have like. Imagine, bro. Picture that. Close your eyes and picture like you're at a pool and you see like the grossest, like mushroom infested smell, stink, hair, like on the back. You would not want to go with that guy. How are you gonna date someone with that on your back? I know people who like hairy people. That's fine. I feel like out of the extremes,
But a pube Borat swimsuit is crazy.
Pube dreadlocks, bro. I'm okay
That's
with
fair,
that.
yeah.
Like
That's
people
fair.
like hairy. People like hairy more than like fungal infections on their
That's
back.
true. You got a point.
And you said it grows. Like how big does it grow? Like is it just on the small of your back or does it like take up your entire back?
I think it would start like the tramp stamp location, slowly move up like another inch.
So just bigger than
Like 6 by 2. 6 inches by 2 inches.
So can I cover with a bandage?
No.
I'd have to show it.
Yeah.
Would I have to show my pubes then?
You don't have to show them, but like, you get in a swimsuit situation. Like you can't take extra action to like cover them,
I still take pubes.
All right, fair enough.
I still take pubes.
It's good. I think I would probably take pubes too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's like, you made the fungal sound so gross.
So gross.
You're like there's like orange and
My bad.
Okay. Would you rather talk like a Toronto hockey guy, like, oh, there, bud, or only wear jerseys for the rest of your life?
Hang on. Toronto hockey guy?
Toronto hockey guy.
So like Shoresy,
Yeah.
or wear jerseys for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not 300 pounds, so I'm going with the Toronto hockey guy.
No, bro. I'm even when I was writing this, I was like even I have no idea.
No, there's no way I'm gonna go to like, you said this before, to my grandma's funeral and be like, oh, she was a real steezy one there, eh? Oh, but yeah, it's real sad she went out there, but fourth line's got to take it. Coach has got to wear it. Moving on.
Yeah. Well, so would you rather wear a jersey? Like it has to be a bright jersey though. Like it can't be a black jersey. You can't be like, oh, I wear a black jersey or I look like a funeral. No, you're gonna wear like the worst. Like think of like a retro Dolphins jersey.
Bro, you think I'm not gonna pull up to the function in a Doug Glatt jersey?
But imagine
Halifax
pulling
Highlanders.
up to but imagine pulling up to the function with like a lip, like, oh, got a lip pillow in there, bud, for the fucking party. Like that's hilarious. You'd be the life of the party immediately.
It's only in certain situations would that be acceptable. Like I can't pull up to Thanksgiving dinner with my grandma and be like, "What's going on there, you steezy fucking bird?" I can't.
Yes,
do that.
you can. Grandma, you look like a dime piece today.
That was just Toronto, man. That's
Okay,
not a hockey player.
it's hard. I didn't play hockey. It's hard. But also, like, your wedding, you're gonna wear a jersey.
Yeah, I'd rather wear a jersey at my wedding and be like, I solemnly swear to always protect you. I'll always go out on the third line for you, do double shifts forever.
I guess you can kind of hide that, eh? Like, be like, oh, my wedding, everyone has to wear a jersey, so you don't look like an idiot.
Yeah, but do you want me to get up there with my speed? Fucking thanks for coming out, you beauties. There's lip pillow table over there. We got a barbecue going on. It's gonna be a good night tonight there, eh? You want me to do that at my speech? Instead, I could just wear a jersey?
Yes. I would love your wedding. That would be the best wedding ever. Like, other than, like, everyone matching jerseys, whatever, but, like, that.
Come on.
Oh, fuck there.
Groomsmen and matching jerseys would go hard.
Yeah, I think I'm also leaning for the jerseys, too.
See?
But
Gotcha.
I feel like just the ability to have the voice 24/7 would be amazing. You definitely, like, people would get sick of you.
Your shoes are always 60% dirty, but you never suffer foot odor. Or you always have clean shoes, but you can never wear socks.
But there would be odor.
But there would be odor.
There would be odor.
Yeah, it's just regular. Like you would just never be able to wear socks.
60% is not that bad. 60% is
Hang
not
on.
that bad. Like
Weddings. I'm putting it back on you. The weddings. You gonna go with 60% dirty dress shoes, dog?
Honestly, no. Actually, though,
With your family?
No. I'm actuallying right now. Because I went. So I got a suit yesterday for my birthday with my grandma shopping.
Okay.
A really nice suit, and we were looking for shoes too. And I like loafers on a suit without socks.
Yep.
Good fucking choice.
That's a good vibe.
It's a good vibe.
That's a good vibe.
But also, like, I guess you'd like just have a bunch of shoes that you can like keep on switching to. So they never really stink that much.
Yeah, but how much money are you going to spend on
But also,
shoes?
Can I clean the odor out of the shoes with the most socks, or am I not allowed to clean them? But they're always clean, but I'm not allowed to actually like de-stink them.
Yeah, like they always look pristine on the outside. You can just never wear socks again. Like ever. Not like, you pop your feet out.
Yeah.
You go to the shower, no socks.
Honestly, kind of a no-brainer for this question. No socks.
Really?
Yeah, no socks.
I feel like that. See, for me, I think that's just too much maintenance.
What do you want dirty? I feel like you look like a dirty
Dude,
shoe
I
guy.
fucking live in 60% dirty
That's
shoes
what I mean.
already.
You
like,
look
come
like
on.
a dirty shoe guy. Like you go to the gym, dirty shoes. Play volleyball, dirty shoes.
Yeah.
You just got a new pair of shoes and they're already 60%.
I've had them for 3 months.
Yeah, but they came out of you put them on your foot and you're like, yo, these shoes are so nice. And I looked down and it was like already crusty, crease line and everything.
Come on, man. That's just rude.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. That's just rude.
No, I'm a sneakerhead.
Dude, I burn through shoes though.
I like sneakers, man. I like sneakers.
I know. That's why I asked you that one. Because I know you're a bit of a sneakerhead.
But that's the problem. Like some shoes and no sock combination is gross.
Dude, I don't even give a. I'll go out of the house with stains on my shirt, dirty shoes.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
I would go like I like freeing the dogs. I've been recently doing that. When I get home, socks come off immediately. Dude, it's so freeing.
Gross.
No, dude, trust me, it's freeing as hell. Like
feet just grabbing the floor.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. No noise. No noise. I do make that noise.
Yeah, I know you do.
No, but dude, like the feeling before you go to bed, taking off your socks.
Yeah. You ever worked without underwear on?
Yes.
Really? Because I have before too. Not at the Fox. I have to bleep that, but anyways, not over there, but at my previous bar. No, my previous bar.
No, the gay bar.
Okay, hang on. No, I just wore there.
And
but
nothing else.
At the first bar I worked at, me and my buddy were having a real hippie summer. Like so hippie to the point where he would walk up and down the street no shoes on concrete.
I do that.
Okay. Anyways, but we would just we would go to like the river, be just we had no underwear etiquette. We didn't have good pairs of undies. You know what I mean? And we just throw on work. We go no socks, no undies, and stinky to work. Real hippie summer, bro.
So I pooped myself on the way to work.
What? You shit on the way over here?
No. Yeah, on the way to I think it was last summer.
Bro, how do you shit your Okay, details.
Okay. So I'm on the way to work and I have I have a weird stomach. If I don't eat, I can't eat in the morning, but if I do eat, I have to go to the bathroom immediately after I eat. No matter what, my stomach's like, food, get rid of the old. Pushes it out. Yeah. So I ate before and I'm on the way to work and I'm like, and my stomach feels kind of weird, but I'm like, oh, that's just a fart. It's never just a fart. It's never just a fart. And I was 2 minutes away from my parking spot where I normally park my car. And it's a minute away from my work. And I'm making a turn and I let out a fart and it's just immediately warm. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. And I'm like, it's keeps on getting warmer. And I'm like, oh no.
Bro, did you hit a leaky John? Was it just was it one of those?
No, it was and then it's just warm. So it was at the front door. it was knocking, it was ringing, and I didn't know. I thought it was just a fart. It was bubble guts. So yeah. So I park in the parking spot, and I'm like, okay, it can't be that bad.
It was that bad.
I move up on my car seat. Okay, this is gonna get gross. I know this is kind of gross.
Give me the details, bro.
But yeah, no, it was bad. It was through my pants, and I was like, I'm at work. I'm at work right now. What am I? Go home, and I live 30 minutes away, and I'm like, what do I do? So I get out of my car, and I you know when you have a boner and you have to kind of do that walk.
Yeah, you gotta tuck that shit.
I'm doing that walk, but I'm holding my butt, and I park in a parking
Wait, were
spot.
you doing the toddler thing where they grab the dookie in the diaper and they just hold it out and they're like, I shit myself.
Yeah, I didn't want it smearing on my. I gotta go to work. I don't want to be the smelly poop guy at work. Hey, what can I get you today? It's just gross, you know. So I'm thinking I have an extra pair of pants in my backseat or in my trunk.
Okay.
So I have to go outside.
Wait, hang on. Pause. Where did you throw away the shitty diaper and pants?
Okay, so so the parking spot I have is right next to like a homeless camp.
Yep.
Like
Perfect cover, bro.
exactly. No, but then people like there's like needles everywhere all the time where I park, and there's like always two people like getting drunk when I leave at like 4 a.m. in the morning. So okay, so I get out of my car, right, and I'm kind of doing it. So like I'm kind of already like kind of my ass is out, I'm low riding so it doesn't smear, and I go to my car and I pull up my trunk and I have a pair of pants. I'm like, fucking thank God, no underwear though, because so I go in the back seat of my car. Then I'm like standing in my car, so I don't put my poop butt on my back seat. So I'm like pantsless, underwearless, and I have napkins, but I always keep napkins in my car, and I'm cleaning myself. So then I take the underwear and I wrap it in the pants, and I just like over the fence.
You Kobe'd that shit over the fence?
Yeah.
Just hit it. Hang on, check this out. 3-point shit shot.
Yeah. The problem is that the jogging pants I wore are real tight. So like as much as I cleaned myself, it was like a rush job, and I had put on tight joggers.
Oh.
So I had to like, and also there was like families around me. I'm like, this parking spot, it's in the daytime. People come from work, so like there were people like I had to like hide myself, like you'd poop that, and I was like, oh fuck. So I have to go into work. And I see Ryan. He's like, "Hey man, how your day going?" I'm like, "Bad." Also bleep.
Oh, this was the night shift.
Yeah. Also bleep Ryan.
No, we can leave Ryan. There's a lot of Ryans out there.
We love Ryan.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We love Ryan. But yeah, poop butt. So then I worked commando, and it was honestly the worst start of the day. So freeing.
It is, right?
So
like it is.
freeing.
It's so nice.
Also, I got a lot of tips that day.
Okay, so nice. I wanted to ask you a question. What are you doing right now to make yourself a better person? Because I find that you're really good at always picking something you want to get better at.
I actually really appreciate that. Right now, it's procrastination.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big procrastinator.
Mhm.
Like I'm always a last minute type person, and I always put stuff off until like the last moment where I'm like, I'm like
Yeah.
when I went back to school, like I felt really like good about doing my work, and I got really good. But when I'm out of school, when I'm not have that pressure on like, I'm like so, I have to get this done, I procrastinate. I'm like, oh, I gotta sell my car. I've had this car in my garage for a year, the poop butt car. It's been in my garage for a year, and I'm like, I have to keep on selling it. But I always put it back because it's not. I don't need to. Like it's not the first thing on my mind. It's not something I have to do. Procrastination is like. It's who I am, and I hate it. It's the worst quality I have. That's like one of the reasons why like one of my relationships failed. Be like kept on procrastinating dates. Like, oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, but I never planned it.
Yeah.
Like I always say I'm gonna do it, but I never do it. Then I guess I call that procrastination. But that's what I'm trying to stop myself from doing.
What are you doing to like actively stop yourself from procrastinating?
Using that freaking calendar app, man. Like
Yeah?
I didn't expect how useful the calendar app was.
Yeah.
Like right when I'm like I have to do something, I put in the calendar and I'm like, this is the due date. Like I make homework for myself, and I find that helps me a lot. And also like making a list, like not keeping what I have to do in my head, writing it down to see like, oh, I can knock that down right now. Like, oh, this is kind of hard. Let's start it. But like a lot of the stuff I have to do is like put clothes away, make a new dresser.
Yeah.
It's like, it's nothing. I think actually seeing what has to get done is helping me a lot. But again, sometimes I procrastinate doing that. It's just I have to keep myself on my toes and get used to the cycle of doing it, and then I find that I will.
Yeah. Is there like, what would you say you have to like, if you had, think about it like stat bars, right? Like if you had a high procrastination stat right now, it's like a debuff. What's one stat you'd have to raise up to like counter your procrastination? Because it sounds like you're trying to hold yourself more accountable, which I will say I've noticed like, before, it's no secret, like it's hard to get you to stuff. You had a tendency to be a little flaky, a tendency to just like be excited about something and then not show up and do it, which, has its issues, but it's fine. But I've noticed now you're definitely making a much more conscious effort to hold yourself accountable in the sense of doing what you say you're going to do.
Well, again, because one of my past relationship fails from that, and then my one of the reasons why my parents' marriage fails because my dad did the same thing, and that's why he stopped himself from doing that. But I would say a stat is having a sleep schedule.
Yeah.
Like that's actually been helping me a lot. Like I know everyone's like, oh, you go to bed by 9, ha ha ha, you're an old man. I'm like, no, that's nice. Like actually having that kind of routine is super nice. And like I wake up early and I do stuff.
There's one thing I read. Now I didn't read it on any credible source, but I'll have to look up the stats and find out and maybe put it in the description of the video. But like people with a regular 8 hours minimum sleep schedule were like performing or recovering at the same rate other people that were using certain PEDs. Like it's
PEDs meaning
performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
Like sleep is the strongest drug. I don't know if that's true. I read it somewhere online. Have to look it up. But I mean, judging from what you're saying, it sounds like being on that good sleep schedule and getting the rest you need is helping you more than anything else.
Dude, because night shifts suck. It
Yeah.
ruined my internal clock.
Yeah.
Going to bed when the sun's rising and then waking up when the sun is basically fucking setting is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You have night, and nighttime is like when you relax.
Yeah.
Like I love the morning shifts, and when I went like waking up at like 6 and actually like showering, eating food, getting ready, knocking one thing off my list, and just like chilling for a second and going to work. And then after work, it's what, 5 o'clock? You still have half of the day left.
Yeah.
You know, doing a night shift, getting to work at 5, leaving at 3:30. You don't want to go straight to bed. You have stuff to do. And then you do it, and then all of a sudden it's 7, and then you got to go to bed, and you wake up and it's 4. It's just, it's not feasible.
It definitely it takes like a certain type of person to be able to adjust and work on that kind of a schedule.
Yeah, I can't. That's why like I like night shifts, more money, but the mornings is just beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing a really good job at eliminating your procrastination, because I can even see, like, if I had to take a guess at what you were working on, I was gonna say like procrastination or accountability.
Those
would have been my
those
two
go
guesses.
hand in hand in my head. I guess one I should work more on, but accountability is kind of like the underlying big issue.
Yeah, I think low accountability will lead to procrastination, but if you're focused on procrastination, that'll help naturally bring up your accountability.
That's
right?
what I
So
mean.
they go
Because
hand
like
in hand
if
for
I
sure.
keep on delaying things, then I'm never accountable for it.
Yeah. Well, that kind of leads into like mine. Like like right now, I'm working on my recovery schedule, because I think like right now I've been so. It's no secret. I don't want to be a server for the rest of my life. It's no secret. I'd love to build something that I'm my own boss, something that I like doing. I love working in anything around entertainment. Whether it's AD, just anything to do with this stuff. I love it. Make YouTube videos. I love it. It's just such a good feeling. Like if I look at my watch time and it's like, oh, this short or this YouTube video has 2 hours of watch time. That feels so good to me, because like I entertain someone for 2 hours. I love that. It's like my favorite thing. But I noticed like I'm a very high output person. I'm very on. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
But like I'm so on to the point where like it definitely takes a toll on me physically, because I train like right now it's really hard because we call it my walk. I'm not getting my walks. I haven't been playing volleyball or training judo or jiu-jitsu because my toe's broken. So like I'm feeling that pent up. But generally like my week looks like Monday to Friday, I try to go to a jiu-jitsu or MMA class or volleyball, like Monday to Friday, and then I'll try to rest like physically on my weekends. But I can't just like sit down and doom scroll anymore, like go on TV. And maybe that's because I'm feeling a little more fuel from like the pregnancy and my baby's on the way. But like I just like even last night I was up until like 4 a.m. editing together the first like mini punches, doing a bunch of stuff in the side room. I did 2 auditions for my agent last night, and then I had to set up like the sheet, test all the equipment, set up the studio, which like to me when I'm doing it doesn't feel like a lot, because I've just been doing.
It's
lived
a lot, bro. Like you tell me what you're doing sometimes, and I'm like, when do you have time to like just chill?
Yeah, I feel like because I grew up on a farm and we like there's certain times of the year where it's very relaxed and there's not a lot going on, but there's other times of the year where you're like on call 24/7 for 3 months.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of grew up with that, and I feel like I always felt like we were, at the end of the year when you spawn the fish, that's when you can tell if your year's been like successful, if you have a good spawn. So like I really get a lot of value, and I feel like I'm being successful if I'm working those crazy hours, and I don't have a problem with it. The problem I have is like now that I am getting older, I need to focus my recovery. That's from like diet, hydration, and sleep. My sleep schedule is abysmal right now.
Yeah.
My hydration, abysmal. and just like stretching in general. Like I have patellar tendonitis, I have a broken toe, a bunch of stretch ligaments in my hand. Like I am suffering physically that way. So my main focus right now is like getting a good recovery schedule, and that is holding myself accountable at a bedtime.
Yeah.
I still work the night shift, so like I come home, I shower, maybe play half an hour video games, wind down, but like as long as I can go to bed at a time and not let it drag.
6 hours is good.
Yeah.
'Cause I know you probably don't even get that.
No, I'm getting like 4 right now.
Yeah.
But that's okay. And also that, but
No,
then
it's
also
not. What? Are you, like, what?
because I'm working on it, I mean.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Like I'm working on it, forcing like I'll wake up sometimes, force myself to go back to bed. Stretching. I got to get a stretching schedule down cuz my body's getting tight, I'm getting old. And hydration.
Dude,
I force myself, like I have to force myself to drink water. There's something about like recovery that I think in my brain is like taking away time to be productive.
Do you think you see it as a weakness because you used to not need it, so now that you need it, you're like, oh,
Maybe,
what
yeah.
is this?
Maybe
I never used to need this.
Maybe subconsciously a little bit. I'm like, it's like hard to accept the fact like I need this to feel good now.
Yeah, your body changes. You
But,
gotta get used to that.
I think the quicker I can accept that that's where it's going and that's what I need to do, the stronger I'll be for it.
No, it's great because I think I told you last time we worked together. I was like, dude, you look like you're burnt out. like I've never seen you at work like just like so like dude, you seem so snippy and you seem so like hate. Like I get it, you don't want to work there. It's understandable. I don't either. But you seem so like this place. Why am I here? Screw it. Like you look like you're about to burn out. And I kept on saying it to you, and you're like, nah, bro, whatever. And then you're like,
fine, bro.
You do this stupid like fake smile thing. They go,
Yeah, when no one's looking, I'm just
no, not even no looking. You're like, dude, I'm fine. Like it's like that like I've noticed it, and I'm happy you're doing that because I was worried for you. Like
I appreciate that, man.
I was really worried. Like you would like be like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this on the way, I'm doing that, I'm this, and I'm like man, like when do you get time to like sleep or relax and just like de-stink yourself, you fucking smelly bastard.
Whoa, my hygiene's okay. It's not great, but it's
Okay,
not
get
bad.
60% dirty shoes. No, but I'm happy you're doing that because I got word for you for a while, and I'm happy you noticed that too because
Yeah.
You
I try to be self-aware. I try to be self-aware with what's going on that way.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
All right. So you're working on procrastination. I'm working on recovery. We're going to talk about this next week and see how it's going.
Probably not going to go well knowing us.
Yeah. It's going to be the same.
Welcome back, guys. I still haven't slept and I haven't done one fucking thing.
Okay. So the next section I have, now we're actually at the next section I have, is my worst experience. And I'm really excited to share this one with you. To the table there with my knee. Sorry.
That's how excited you are? Just want to fuck a table?
It's so bad, dude. Okay. Just follow me because it's a bit of a story.
Okay.
So it's the summer. I think it's like 2009. Okay. It's it's Valentine's Day 2009, and the local pool in my small town is having a promotion.
Right.
If you come in with a date, you get in for free. So like the whole school is there with their dates. I brought my girlfriend at the time. You know, keep in mind, young Mitch, a little bit chubby, a little bit of a
but still a dog.
A little bit of a demon. No, so nervous, bro. I couldn't even get a sentence off to a woman. If I knew they had boobs, even if they were coming in the mail, couldn't get a sentence off.
Which is so crazy with your track record is just like bangers, like dime piece. It's so funny, your record. You're like, I'm just a nervous, funny guy. You're like, yeah, screw you.
No, bro. If you could have saw me in middle school when this happened.
You showed me photos. You showed me photos. It's the funniest shit.
Bro, I used to wear sandals and think I was sick. But not like flip-flops, like full, the full mount Johns.
Oh,
yeah. And you know what my excuse was? I didn't like to have sweaty feet. I still had sweaty feet.
What was the style choice?
Didn't have one.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Keep in mind.
Yeah, okay. You're swimming pool. Chubby.
I'm like 12, 13. No, I think I'm 13. And I'm going to the pool. I'm going to meet my girlfriend there. And she, fine, whatever. I'm wearing a fucking green Power Rangers shirt and like
you are
fire shorts.
Yeah, you are.
And I got
buddy.
socks and sandals on. I got like the the classic like just little spike front hair.
Dude, the picture is amazing. I can see it. I can see it, and it's like the worst person at the pool.
So, anyways, we go into the pool, and she's like trying to, we're chilling in the hot tub. I'm the shit. Like I think I'm in Miami. I'm in a fucking like community pool with 1,000 other.
Also in Vancouver
Island.
Yeah, like no one goes.
And so we're just chilling. I think I'm the shit. I'm hitting like a in the hot tub, my fat little guts hanging out. And we had, it was all right. There was like I was more concerned with playing water dodgeball than I was being on a date for Valentine's Day with
Understandable.
my girlfriend. But it's because I was so nervous. I didn't say 2 words to her the whole time, bro. I was like, hey. And then we sat there and I was like, are you having fun? But keep in mind, I'm hitting one of these. So I'm like, are you having fun? Like, it's bad. And we go through and then we get to the section where we're hitting like diving board tricks. And for some reason, I was good. No, I wasn't great, but like,
Were you good at cannonballs because you're so fat?
no, I was rotund. It was fat. I was rotund. But we get to the diving board and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some sick tricks so that she kisses me after. And I went up there, never done this before in my life. Hit 3 bounces on the diving board, backflip, back flop, play it off. No one notices. You'd like everyone just watched a sphere.
Yeah.
Just one, and then just back into the water. I come up like nothing happened, go to the bathroom for 15 minutes.
Just what?
Just like hitting like a... I thought, I at that point, I thought the whole day was over. At that point, like it was done. Done, I'm out of here.
You left her by herself for
I left her by
15
herself.
minutes while you were wincing.
Out of here. I'm leaving. I text my mom. I'm like, come pick me up. I'm fucking out of here. She sees me like there's this little glass window and she sees me. So she comes out and we're like hanging there talking. I was like, I just want to go home and play Power Rangers right now. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. So my mom comes to pick me up. And this is where the worst experience part comes in. I had never kissed a woman. Right? It's Valentine's Day. They're running a promo.
Yep.
I'm going to leave. I'm like, there's no way I'm kissing this girl. Not going to happen. So we leave. My mom picks me up. I'm like 13 or 12. I'm looking back and I'm like, bye. My mom's like, she just give me the mom stare, right? She's just
fucking kiss you, idiot.
And then she's inside and she's looking at me like she really wants to get a kiss.
Mm-hmm.
We stared at each other for like 5 minutes, bro. Aiden, we stared at each other for 5 minutes and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Eventually my mom kicks me back into the lobby from the door.
Yeah.
She puts her size 7 mom foot in the square of my back, sends me in, and she's like, kiss her, idiot! And then closes the door and walks to the car. And I was like, keep in mind, the other side of the glass panel, all of my friends from school. All of the like workers and some of the like TAs from school are in there. I'm on stage, bro. So I'm like,
after that monster of a belly flip.
So already like terrible start.
Yeah.
Mom kicks me and everyone's like watching like,
is you gonna do it?
and she's standing there like the spotlights come down on her and she's just like waiting. Super nice girl. So I like walk up and I was like, bye. I hit the fastest little fat guy waddle out of there, bro.
The waddle in the Power Rangers.
Like, get me out.
Your back probably still just red.
Dude, it was bad. It was red with a boot print in the center of it from my mom kicking me back into the lobby.
Yo, first kisses are just...
Dog, I'm sweating telling that story, living it again.
You want to know my first kiss? This is not my worst date, but my first kiss was this girl. Okay, so I have a problem with I like...
Getting erections.
No, when I was a kid, I liked taller women.
Yeah.
I liked taller women, and it was grade 9. So that was my first kiss was grade 9, whatever. 13-year-old Peck. Fucking Chad. Okay, so this girl, she went to a different school than me, and she like just smoke show this girl, and I was like, why does she like me? And I'm like, okay, whatever. So we go to a park by here, is Linton Park. I don't know, name drop.
I'm sure I know it, but yeah.
We play spin the bottle, and it lands on me and her, and I've never kissed a girl before. And she goes in for the kiss, and I guess in her mind, we're going for a makeout, and I'm like, oh, I'm going for a peck. So I kiss her fucking teeth.
No, you kissed her pearly whites?
Yeah, so her mouth is going for like a tongue kiss, like a French, like a makeout.
Bro, she was leading in like a Frenchie?
Yeah.
She was hitting
basically, what the fuck? I guess I was also her first kiss. I don't know. But I was going in for like a mwah. So I end up like I basically
did she hit you with the alien face sucker?
Yeah. Exactly. So her mouth goes on top of my like puckered lips, and I kiss her teeth. She kisses my entire lower face. And then I pull back and I'm like, oh. we both just like stare at each other and we're like,
you hit a
no, we both did. Like it was both like a oh, and then like we're staring at each other and like everyone else in this fucking circle, all her friends. I don't know any of them. I look like a fucking like you spin the bottle. You're a kid. Everyone's like, oh, they're gonna make out. No, I'm like,
No, whoever set the rule of like spin the bottle, you need to make out is a demon. Okay?
I think also she just liked me and she wanted to because everyone else was just doing like little like kisses, whatever.
So you were
like,
following the example. She was trying to.
Apparently, but I mean, some of them are kiss. Like the kiss lasted for like I don't know 2 or 3 seconds.
Bro, she was trying to taste your memories.
Well, she did, bro. Like it was a dementor like face, like you know, like. And okay, I'm not even the worst part of this. I like after that, I got so embarrassed. We're like in a play structure doing this. I leave by sliding down the slide.
What? Say that again.
Okay, picture this. It's a play structure. You know, play structure. Well, there's like a bridge, and then there's a slide, and there's some other things. I'm facing this. My back is facing the slide.
Okay.
She just dementor fucking like sucked my face.
She sucked your memories,
and I kissed her tongue and teeth. And I'm
like speed bagged her uvula.
So yeah, so like we're after that, like it's like it was like one more bottle flip, and I'm just like silent, and I feel her just like staring at me.
Dude, she wanted to go round 2.
Dude, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go now, and I hit like the turn slide and just slide down the slide and just walk away.
So you hit her with the grade 6 cold shoulder, and then you kicked your feet up and went whoosh, down the slide and exited.
And also, it wasn't like a big slide. It was like a kiddie fucking like
like one of those little.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was like. And I remember I like just like in my head I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Did you hit a little toot on the way out, like a little, and then walk? Like what the?
I should have done it while going down the slide, just like launch myself up.
Dude, imagine you hit like one of those plastic guys, like.
Or like what if it was like one of those metal things in the kid in the metal slide that like hits this way.
Oh,
like,
you just sounds like a thunderstorm.
That would be even better. Like,
the fact you didn't like. You exited with more dignity than if you just like walked down the slide. You sat down and went, and then looked back.
Slide. You walked down a slide.
Well, I'm just
no fun in your life.
No, I'm just saying you were in a very intense situation. This woman just tried to suck your memories. You kissed her uvula, and you exit on a kiddie slide.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my first kiss. Also, I guess it doesn't count a kiss because it wasn't lip to lip. I mean, her lips was on top of my lips, but it was like, yeah. And then like I remember,
dude, she was trying to take over your body.
Yeah.
There's a demon in there that was trying to get inside you.
Okay, so before this is another story. This is just okay. So before I had the kiss, I was at a party and it was with a bunch of people. And then this will be a short one. This girl walks up to me and is like, "Oh, she's never had a kiss before. Have you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course." Being like a dude, like, "Yeah, of course I've kissed someone."
Yeah, I sucked uvula before.
She's like, "You should kiss." She wants you to kiss her, and I was like, "No." And this girl's hot. She wants to kiss, and I was like, "No."
Were you scarred?
No, but I feel I don't know. She's like, she wants to make out with you, and I'm a kid. I don't know what the fuck make out means. I'm like, no.
Ew. I didn't like kissing uvula last time. I don't want to do this again.
No, this was before. This is before.
Oh, this is before.
This is before.
Oh,
when
okay.
I thought I was like, Chad, I was like, yeah, I kissed before, and she's like, oh, she wants to make out with you. I didn't know what making out meant. So she wants to make out with you, and I was like, no. What's that mean? I'm like, no.
Make out. You just exit. You skedaddle out of there together.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, no.
We're making out.
What the fuck does make out mean? I'm not. That's my delete. Okay, sorry. My worst experience.
Yep.
It's a date.
Oh God.
This is recent. I think I might have told you this one before. This is like so. I was bored and lonely.
Yep.
Just got a relationship. I'm trying to find some whatever. So
I'm
on all the dating sites. I'm on all the dating sites.
Yep.
Not Tinder, not Bumble, not Hinge, not the good ones. I'm on like the backwater. 400 people use this fucking dating site. I'm using the fucking like Badoo's. I'm using the Plenty of Fish. I'm using OkCupid.
Christian Mingle.
No, I didn't go there. I'm Jewish.
Jewish Mingle.
I should have played that around the like a secret spy in the background, like and be like secret text in my paragraph, like I'm Jewish. Okay, so I matched with this girl, and she's older than me because I went through like a MILF stage. She's like, I don't know, like fucking 30 something, and I'm what 21, 22. So we go on a date, we're texting, everything's going well. She's super cool, I'm super cool, everything's going well. Yeah. Right. I take her on a date. We go to the keg, and we're having fun. And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm so happy you actually went on a date with me. The last person who I went on a date with didn't show up, so I made a fake report about him." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, exact same everything." I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, we were supposed to go on a date, and he didn't go on a date, and he didn't show up. He was late to the date. So I called the cops and said he raped me." Silence. You hear that silence?
What?
What? So I'm sitting there cutting my steak, and I'm like, what do you mean? She was like, "Yeah, I called the cops and said this guy raped me. I had his number, I had his name." And I'm like, "What? Why would you do that?" She was like, "Oh, he was late for the date. What was I supposed to do?"
Go home?
So you know when red flags, you know how everyone's like visual red flag?
Yep.
I saw her eyes turn to red flags. The room went red, and I started to shake.
Did
I
you
was
leave?
like,
You should have called a report on her.
no. Well, I don't know what this girl would do at this point. I'm like, if a guy she was gonna go on a date with showed up late, she made a fake report. If I left, I would. She was like, "He killed me." 911. He killed me. Like, what am I like? What, I'm like, okay, let's just keep on going.
Yeah, you
The
wouldn't
entire
survive in
time, she
prison.
like unloads more crazy shit.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, my dad used to beat me." I was like, okay. She's like, "Yeah, my ex, he fucking beat me." I was like, And she's like, "Yeah, I have a kid. They don't live with me because I'm not psychologically there to raise my kids." I was like, "Oh, awesome."
This has to be like top 10 worst dates ever.
Dude, and she keeps on going, and now at this point, I'm silent.
Yeah.
I can't talk because all she's talking about how more crazy and crazy and crazy she is. So then, like, I pay the bill, all of it, because I'm like, I'm not an idiot. So she's like, "Oh, he split the bill, 911." So I was like, okay.
You read the signs.
We leave the place, and
Yeah.
I make sure in front of a camera to go, "I'm sorry. Listen, you're really cool. I think I'm a little too young for you. You have a lot more things. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. Like, I think it's not gonna work out." And she leans in for a kiss, and I'm like, "No." I handshake her, and I walk away.
No, you gave her a handshake.
Would you kiss her?
No, I probably would have punched her and left.
She leans in, and I'm like,
Bro, as soon as she crossed the personal boundary, like,
but I literally I remember we leave the place, and I look up, I'm like, camera. I'm like, "Listen, I'm so sorry."
Bro, you just hit a fourth wall break. You're just like, hey.
Watch this. No, but like, yeah. So like, I left, and she like blew up my phone, blew it up for the next like 6 days, nonstop messages, nonstop calls, like on like the dating app. She matched with me on another dating app, nonstop.
Jesus.
I deleted. Like, it was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my worst experience.
That's horrible.
Horrible.
You got any news you want to share?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I cooked. Okay.
All right.
So the weather's terrible.
How about that airplane food?
Have you heard about these freaking rabbits, the zombie rabbits?
Okay, is this maybe I was thinking about it. I know you mentioned it before in our pre-meeting, but I haven't heard about the zombie rabbits. But what I have heard about is like this zombie fungus that's turning shit back alive. Like it does like ants, I think.
Yeah, so that's like a special fungus. Like it's a spore, and it lets those spores and attaches to like ants, and it basically like. Oh,
Sounds like what that lady did to your face.
I wish. No, this is like a random like normal disease, or what's a fungus. No, it's warts. So it's like warts that these bunny rabbits are getting, and it's really harmless. It doesn't actually turn them into zombies, but these rabbits are like turning into like horns, like the grossest fucking thing.
Like it's deforming them?
Dude. Like, that is what they look like.
Oh.
And they're like warts. It's the grossest fucking thing
Ew,
ever.
Dude.
Yeah, and then the news is like, it's harmless. They're fine.
Well, yeah, because the news
Do
likes
they
to focus.
fucking look fine?
It's harmless. It's just Satan reincarnating a bunny.
No, it's only happening in Colorado right now, and it's like, and people are like rabbits with tentacles, like zombie rabbits. People look like zombies, like, no, they're completely fine.
It's completely fine. Yeah.
Don't worry about the rabbits. Don't worry about them. They're fine.
Yeah, the news likes to focus more on who said what and where.
It's the grossest thing, but now that makes me think. I'm like, I would love to watch a movie about zombie rabbits.
Yeah, it's almost as good as Velocipaster.
I mean, like they're like hopping around. You say
Velocipaster with Jeremy Renner.
No way he's in that.
I'm pretty sure he's Velocipaster. Yeah. I know, we gotta watch it.
I'm super down to watch it. But yeah, but like zombie movie with rabbits would be my favorite freaking thing in all the world. Like imagine they're like hopping around. They're not fast. They're just like hopping and they have buck teeth and they're like, huh.
You like weird shit.
You tell me that wouldn't be amazing? Imagine zombie rabbits. Out of all the way that the world would turn to zombie rabbits, hilarious.
It's a good one.
Hilarious. With your news.
Anyways, the UFC signed a $7 billion deal with Paramount.
So stupid.
It's not that stupid. The reason, this actually affects us a little more than I think you think. So the UFC, before to like watch any of the cards, you used to have like an ESPN Plus account and then a UFC account, and you still had to pay for every one of the numbered UFCs.
I thought it was just pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's the numbered UFC. Those are the pay-per-views.
Okay, yeah.
So like but to watch the fight nights, you still needed to have like an ESPN Plus membership or go somewhere where they show it. Like it was never free, right?
Yeah.
But with the Paramount deal, it was like also they like 3x'd their company's profits because previously they had like a $2 billion deal. Mm-hmm. And now it's a $7 billion deal with Paramount for 8 years. So now any one of like the UFC 319s, any of the fight nights, any of the special events, like anything that the UFC is doing is going to be available to everyone on a Paramount Plus subscription. Like,
so if you
put that into context, if you wanted to watch every UFC for the year, there's one a month.
Yeah.
It would cost you like $1,200 or $1,300 Canadian. Now it's going to cost you the $74.99 it is for an annual Paramount Plus membership. This is amazing for fans. I think it also opens up some sort of opportunities sponsorship-wise for the fighters too.
Are they still going to do pay-per-view stuff, or is it just it's straight
Paramount deal? It's a straight Paramount deal. So like it's going to be more accessible in homes. I think the reason they're doing this is because they're lowering the price point to be that it's. Hang on. Let me rephrase this. So a big problem they have is people pirating the fights.
Yeah,
like watching it on YouTube after or getting it off the illegal websites.
Only how I watch them.
But to do that, it's a hassle to get to those websites. It's also a security risk. So by moving, and like it was like a crazy stat. It was like 40% of their viewers were off pirate sites and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think by moving it to Paramount and giving it a much like lower paywall to get past, it's going to be
more incentive for people to get it.
I think it's just more a convenience thing. I think anyone who pirates, like to go through all of that to put yourself at the security risk or pay like $7.99 a month. I think it's a way to onboard all of the people that are pirating to get it below acceptable margins, like 10% or whatever it is.
But doesn't that kind of screw around with people like we work at a bar and I know other bars do this.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
Is I don't know how the contract for like showing it at a bar is going to work now. So I'm a UFC fan.
Yeah.
I have been always. I love the UFC. So I'm really excited for this because I think it gets more people easy access to all the paid fights. However, UFC nights are some of my biggest money nights.
Yeah.
So if it's easily accessible for everyone in their living room to get access to this UFC event, how is that going to affect my paycheck and my wallet?
Well, it's going to be like what happened to DAZN and Fubo. It's going to be like a business account. You have to pay the business to watch it, and that's going to be a lot more money. It's like how we finally got DAZN again, but it's only for businesses. And like we used to play Fubo, then someone freaking snitched on us.
Yeah, whoever's snitching on us for playing sports can suck my hairy ass.
What a loser. Imagine not wanting to, like, their bars playing something you don't want to watch, and you snitch. What do you have? What bad thing do you have to do with your day? It's the worst. What?
I mean, if you were getting paid to snitch, I'm writing letters.
How much money we would have freaking lost. We lost so much money. People come in all the time and be like, dude, do you have this soccer? And we're like, no, we used to.
Yeah. I'm just saying though, like if I got monetary value for snitching on all the illegal channels we used to play, I'd have been writing letters, bro.
You would?
Oh yeah.
How much money?
Like $200.
Oh, 100% I'd do that.
Like it wouldn't take a lot.
Dude, that's a good night for us. That's a pretty decent night.
You know what I mean?
I like that. I know. I was kind of on the fence thinking that's stupid, but I also like UFC, and I know my brother loves UFC, and we always pirate it. No matter what, we pirate it. I mean, I don't pirate it.
Get him, Dana.
I think it's a good idea. Because also, like, what,
$7.99?
I don't know how much it is Probably that.
It's cheap. It's lower than
Yeah.
Netflix.
Also, Paramount probably has a lot of stuff. I love streaming sites. I pay for Crunchyroll. I have Amazon.
Yeah.
I have fucking like Hulu.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I think if that's easy accessible, I would love that.
Yeah. So I think like
Wait. Sorry. Another one thing. Do you know if it's gonna be like normal live TV stuff? Because I know it's like every Saturday there's some kind of UFC fight. And it's live
like
TV.
everything's moving over there. Their whole new contract is with Paramount.
Everything is Paramount.
That's
no more
that's
live TV.
From
UFC.
what I understood, yeah, I think because you know how sometimes Netflix does the live shows.
Yeah.
They're gonna have something like that on Paramount. From what I understand.
Well, that kind of sucks.
What is it?
That kind of sucks for people who like actually can't pay for it and only have cable. Like now you have to do this.
Paramount probably owns some channels, so it might just move a channel.
Hopefully,
Right. So I'm sure it'll still be on the.
There's
live
definitely some people who like love UFC, you can't pay for it, and now they're like forced to. Even if people are saying like, "Oh, $7.99 is cheap," it's probably not cheap for everybody.
I don't know if it's like I'm sure it'll still be on live TV in some sense. It didn't have too much like it was a very brief
of course,
thing I wrote on it, but I'd imagine like Paramount's one of the big dogs. I'm
Yeah.
sure they have some channels that it'll go to.
I would think if they do that, like if they have some on live TV or reruns, whatever, amazing idea.
Yeah.
If they move literally everything on their side, I think it's stupid.
Yeah.
They're gonna lose.
It's
so
more
much.
just like I think they own all the rights to UFC now, basically.
Didn't they also like buy WWE UFC?
I have no idea. I think something
I
like
heard
that.
something like that.
I think it was like the company that owns UFC owns that too.
Yo, Dana White, businessman.
Yeah.
Businessman.
Lost all his hair though. Hey.
Nothing wrong with that.
Woo.
Aerodynamic. Smooth.
All right. I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Now that the news segment is over. Something I've noticed about you is you handle failure really well.
Why, thank you, Mitchell.
You're welcome. And I just want to add, like, do you have a process to handling it, or are you constantly moving forward, or do you just kind of struggle behind closed doors? And I wanted to ask specifically about the firefighter's test.
Yeah.
Because you took that thing 7 times.
I always try to find the bright side of things, no matter what. Because I know it's super freaking hard. Because I was real depressed about that. But I always find that I always look for the bright side of things. Like, oh yes, I failed a million times, but now I know what I gotta work on. I failed again, now I know what to work on. Oh, I'm getting closer, now I know what to work on. Oh, I failed a bit, but this is why I gotta eat more. Like I always try to find lessons in my failures. Because if you do everything right immediately, it's stupid. What's worth actually trying new things? I always find that. But of course, I struggle with behind closed doors. Like I'm not just like, yeah, I love failure. Let's go fail again. No, I think that's how I was raised. I always try to look at both sides of things, no matter what. Even in arguments with my day-to-day life, I always try to look on the good side of things. Or like, oh, you're mad at me for why? Let me look at your reason. Let me see like how your perspective would be if I'm mad at you. Like, okay, now I understand. Now let's talk about it. But that's always how I work things out in my head. Yeah. But and also like now the last time I'm like, okay, now like eventually you fail something so many times, maybe you're like that's why I moved on to the paramedic, because I failed the firefighter thing so many times. I was like, maybe it's not for me. Maybe subconsciously it's like stopping, because I failed one time, 40 seconds left. It's walking on a treadmill. I couldn't walk for 40 seconds more. It definitely wasn't like I could have. It's my mind just being like, this is not for you, man. But that I think I needed it. Well, I think of failure as something you need.
Yeah, I think the reason I wanted to ask this question is because like you handle it very well. Like outwardly, you handle it very well. I remember when you were going through all the tests, you were never like defeated.
Well, it's defeat,
or at least
it's defeat, and of course it's defeat. Like the first like hour, the first day, you're like, you're so bad. Yeah, but like life moves on. Yeah, you're gonna get stuck at that moment in your life for that long, and like that's gonna ruin every part of everything, and you're just gonna stick to that. You're not gonna try to work on yourself. Like, oh, like again, 40 seconds. Like I'm gonna be like, I'll do it again. Yeah. Like, oh, like my legs hurt. I gotta train more. Yeah. Oh, I was hungry. You gotta eat.
Sorry, I was checking the cameras. You're still going. Still going. Nice.
Yeah, it's just move on.
No, yeah, I just wanted to like your insight on that, and if you had a process, because it's something I've always really admired about you, and it's even from the big to the little stuff, you seem to have this sort of like ingrained level of perseverance, and that comes in a lot of forms. Like right now, you said you're switching to go to be a paramedic.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a huge form of perseverance because you're still in the like world of the like first responder thing, but you're finding a way to make it work for you. And you're not like every time you get met with resistance, whether it's subconscious or whether you fail the test, whatever it may be, or whether you were just studying or like trying to figure out issues with classmates, you always have had this sort of natural way to just buckle down and persevere. And that's something I've really admired about you the whole time. So I just,
man, I want to fucking cry, bro. That's so nice. I'm happy you think so. Because I as much as like I think I'm good with failure, like I always feel like I complain a lot. Like I like, as much as I can push it, I like complaining. I like talking about it. I think that's also why I'm good at that stuff, because I always talk about it. Like I hate bundling stuff up. I might bundle up my anger and stuff, but like actual life experiences, why would I hide that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this happened, that I hate this. What? Like, I'm going to talk about it, because if I don't talk about it, if I'm positive, overly positive, I'm never actually retaining it positive in my head. I'm always pushing it out and replacing that with depression.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a great answer, man. Thank you for opening up.
Thank you for being so cool about that. I'm super happy. I'm like, my day has been like immensely better from that. Jeez. Okay. So you said it already. You're going to be a new dad. I know you're probably sick of the dad questions, but
No,
man,
dude,
like,
I never get sick of them.
what, like, there has to be a part in becoming a new dad where it scared you.
It's scary. Here's the thing. I don't think, like, ever since we've met, like you and I have met Joel, I loved since I've met you and just naturally in my life, I've always loved filling that, I call it like a big brother role.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps me stay accountable in my own life and like act in a way that I want someone else to emulate. So becoming a new dad, anything about actually becoming a father isn't scary to me. That's very natural. Like I think I'm very well equipped.
I think you'd be a good dad.
I have an amazing partner who's going to be an amazing mother. My parents, amazing grandparents.
She's not listening. I don't know why you said that.
No, because it's true. And her parents, I know, are going to be amazing grandparents. So we have like a big support. Nothing around the kid is like inherently scary. What's scary is like, I know I'm going to hold myself to a really high standard.
Yeah.
And I know my tendencies now is like I work a lot. And then if I I just want to make sure that I'm living still a true life for me so that it transfers over to the kid. Because it's all fine and dandy to work 10, 15, 20 hours a day. But if I'm setting the example of working extremely hard and not building something I want to do and working a job I don't like, that's going to be the example that they see. So the pressure and the scariness now comes from I need to build and live a life I want my kid to emulate when they get to my age.
I don't know. I completely see that and understand that, but I feel like you're a good person, man. You're always someone who likes to uplift people and see people succeed. I feel like worrying about like, oh, I got to do this so I got to work on myself to make sure I won't. Dude, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine.
Thanks, bro.
I say this like, you'll be fine. You're gonna be a really good
Stop! You're gonna make me cry.
No, I can't. I just said that. We're gonna cry together. Let's hold hands and cry together. No, like I fully see out of anyone at the who's like would be a really good dad. Again,
oh, cut it out. It's fine.
I think it's you who'd be the best dad. You're like you like big brother, but I'm like, no, dude, that's dad material. You're always pushing people to do what you think is right for them, and also even like you want to be like, all right, let's try this together because you know they would like it. Not saying it like that though, dude. You're gonna.
Thanks, man.
It might be scary, but it's also like it's a cool new adventure in your life.
Yeah, and like again, like no part. Like I love being a team captain or like leadership. I love that's natural for me when I'm in a realm I like. We had this discussion earlier about coworkers, but when I'm in a realm I like, I love leading. Like volleyball court, I love kind of being that piece that holds everything together, keeps everyone calm. In friendships, I like leading the way. Like, hey, let's do a podcast. I know you like talking. I know you're a little closed off, but I'm gonna set something up and open it up. And I think you calmed down a lot through the podcast. I think the first 5 minutes is a little tight, and then we just started talking.
Of course, because cameras and also like I keep on like looking at Mike. I'm like, oh, there's a microphone.
It's a microphone. Yeah. But yeah, it's like.
But that's what I mean. Like you see something in someone, and you're like, oh. I'm gonna let's bring that out to make them a better person.
Yeah.
And that is something that's like crazy. Like, it's not pushy. Like, you might be, of course, over the top sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's like you see something in someone, and you're like, let's bring that out.
Yeah. And like I love doing it. And I think I truly believe I'm going to be a good dad. It's just the only thing that scares me is again, because I went through so long, like there's a lot of things in my past I hope my kid can avoid. So I need to build an example of what to be now and while they're young, and so I can show them what the best life is. I need to build the best life for myself.
Yeah.
Whether that's like spiritually, monetarily, all of those things involved, so that they can see me and the mom doing it as they grow up, so that that's their baseline.
But you can't, like, this for the future. You can't stop them from having life experiences. Like, they're gonna go through
Oh,
some
no,
shit,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like I think about my dad. I had an amazing dad, and like everything, like my baseline is my dad's level of amazing. Like everything he does for my mom, everything he does is, though it might be effort for him, it's set the baseline level for me at that. So I will never drop below that.
I like that.
So then my job is like, okay, I got to set the baseline higher than what mine is, so that my kid's baseline is higher and they become a better person to me. Because I want my kids to overshadow me. I want to be the foundation that lets them grow and be the best thing that this world needs. And so I'm trying to build a solid foundation higher above my baseline, and that's the part that scares me.
Whether you're gonna set it too high, or you're gonna set it too low.
No. Just the building of it. Just like I'm not worried about raising the kid or making the kid happy. None of that. I'm worried about setting that example that they're going to see every day. I'm worried about building that bar above where my bar already is.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of work on yourself.
Does that make sense? But the other thing too is like,
it
it's
does
not,
make sense.
It's a very different type of fear, because it's not, I don't want to call it fear. And
You just want to be the best person. You want to be most reliable and best person for them. You always want to be there.
Yeah. And it's like, how else do I describe, like, what should I say? I shouldn't say like scared I'm definitely scared, but it's switched in a way. It's like, it's a type of motivation that I haven't really felt before.
Yeah. Hormones.
It's
hormones.
like hormones, but it's also like, it's fear, but it's like fueled fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You will soon.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
All right. I think that's all the time we have today. We did like hour and a half almost.
Actually?
Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, thank you for joining us on the Soft Punches podcast. My name's Mitchell Page. I'm with Aiden Lee.
Yeah, you are.
One thing I did want to mention before we sign off here is we're trying to give you guys one episode of the main show every week, but we also have a mini show called Mini Punches. And that's where I go on a rant or I interview somebody that I just really want to talk to, someone who's got different life experiences. If you like this show or you're curious about the mini show, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like, comment any thoughts you have. We'll get to it in a Q&A section in the future. I really enjoyed the podcast. I think there's more to come.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun. Like, surprisingly, a lot of fun.
And we'll see you on the next one. Ciao.